Yo, 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 what's going on, good people? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and most importantly, hit that share button.
Today shows what police believe are the same men behind 14 armed robberies. Police say these are the men and cars involved in the robberies. You can see a car drive up before the armed men get out and approach the victims. The men were armed with handguns, rifles, and knives. Police say they threaten or even strike the victims with a handgun before taking their possessions. First robbery was on March 14th in Avondale. The 13 other robberies happened over several hours on March 16th.
14, 13 to 14 other robberies? That is just sad. Like, come on now, man. Chicago is just outrageous right now. I don't really think people know what's really going on here. Just sad. This right here, 38 minutes ago, 82nd in Houston. Person shot, 35 rounds.
At 6916 South Anthony. This was called over by the city inspector. They said that they found a deceased body in the rear garage uh, while doing an inspection at this location, and it looks like fire is en route.
99, show me a route.
That's what?
322?
320.
Yeah, we got a bonafide over here.
10-4 bonafide deceased body, 6916 South Anthony. Supervisor for notified.
I know that could be for multiple situations. It could be somebody that died from natural causes, but more than likely, finding a deceased body in Chicago, it's either from a gunshot wound or some type of murder. Just period. It's just sad that people is losing their life out here, and they losing their life in the most horrific ways. That's the reason of this video. People in Chicago are losing their life in the most horrific ways. I know it's crime everywhere, all over the world, but the way people losing their life in Chicago is just absurd.
Thanks for me. Like, who the fuck is these people?
Fair use YouTube. This is for commentary purposes only. Fair use YouTube.
So thinking. Man, you can't even zoom in on live. Dumb as hell. I can't see shit. Fuck.
62nd at Eberhard. Jane Doe. Female stabbed 4 times. Like, I keep telling y'all, the way people dying in Chicago is absurd. I know it's crime everywhere, but the way people are dying in Chicago is absurd. This was 23 hours ago. 62nd and Eberhard in Chicago. Female stabbed 4 times. The victim is a Jane Doe. It doesn't matter. They didn't let all these immigrants over here. The crime is about to go up. The victim is a Jane Doe Venezuelan with multiple stab wounds to the body. Chicago, Chicago.
Yeah. Under me is support. Somebody got to clear the air and clear my name. So I'm gonna give more time for people to come in and just join Shed Alive, y'all. If y'all hearing Shed Alive. probably won't be able to comment during the live, but after it, y'all could probably comment. So share the live, y'all. I'll give it another minute. Not even gonna be long, but I'm just gonna get on here and clear the air, clear my name, and then get back to it. First off, I want to start off, thank all my followers, all my supporters, that's still my real supporters, that's still with me during this time. And I appreciate all the love and support. Even with this platform of showing awareness of the crime and the gun violence that's plaguing our city every day. Another thing, if those who's watching that's been following me, even after this video, if y'all decide to unfollow me, that's okay. That's your decision. And I understand. If y'all decide to stick with me, I appreciate that. However, though, I'm only going to address this issue, this matter, one time only. And I'm not going to bring this back up, even if it's being back thrown again in my face in the future. There is no more explaining this. What I said will be said. After that, I'm going to go back into doing what Chi-Town Crime Trace's real mission is to spread more awareness of the gun violence and to help our youth in the city. For those who don't know the situation, there has been an article, allegations about me circulating all over the internet, all over Facebook, and people immediately, without even knowing the facts, jumped into conclusion, jumped into judgment, jumped into hatred. A lot of people that supported me turned.
Chat, I want to start off by saying this is a guy that goes around Chicago and he films majority of all the crimes that goes on. He's Johnny on the spot whenever there's a crime going on. They call him the crime chaser. It's another guy that's formerly called the crime chaser. His name Martin G. Johnson. It's like him and this guy's neck and neck. So we have two crime chasers in the city of Chicago. That's how bad the crime is. But this guy right here is always Johnny on the spot. And the only reason why I'm showing this video is because I'm just giving y'all a little bit of recollection on what's going on in the city of Chicago. We have so much crime going on that people got time to worry about this. Listen to what this guy is about to say.
Some of them there's been a lot of attacks just from different directions. And y'all probably wondering why it took a few days to come out with this and talk about it. Because it was just so many levels of attack that I was under that I could not go live that day or that night or the next day, because I did not want my emotions to get in the way. I didn't want my feelings to be in the way of what I need to really say. And I'm not going to jump into details of this case, but I'm going to state just the facts. And the facts are, with this situation, with this case that started, it happened 8 years ago, back in July 2017. Fact is, yes, I was charged. Y'all saw the charges on the article. but I was not guilty. I found guilty of any of those charges. The facts is, I was on a dating app. I met a girl who I thought was 18 years old. She told me she was 18. Planned on meeting with her that night and set up by her mom and the police, and arrested that night. Facts is, I was not found guilty of any of those charges, of any solicitation or anything.
This is the same guy that goes around Chicago and is Johnny on the spot with the crime. There's so much crime going on in Chicago. This is where people's mindsets are. People don't care about what's going on around them. They don't, because if they did, this type of stuff wouldn't be going on. This man been playing Johnny on the spot to all the crimes, and we really didn't see his face until now. And we see why. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm trying to show the people what goes on in Chicago. I know this goes on all across the world, but with all the shit that's going on in Chicago, people got time on their hands to play devil advocate. He said this happened in 2017. This man looked damn near in his mid-30s. So even if she did say she was 18, like, why would you even go forward with that? Like, why are you looking for 18-year-olds? Like, what's really going on? Like, we got some sick people out here. Some sick people out here. You got people that think, well, that you think that are good for you, but they really ain't. I don't condone none of this. This is sick. This is disgusting. I'm not here to bash this man, but I'm here to speak the truth on the allegations. He said he was brought up on the charges, but he wasn't found guilty or something like that. Is that what the man said? This is crazy, man. And this is happening all over the world, all over in different inner cities. You got men that are going after the young women. And you can't just say it's the men's fault. You got to blame the parents because they letting these kids come outside, act the way they act, dress the way they dress. It's just ridiculous, man. But I ain't want to spend too much time on this. I didn't really want to spend too much time on this. I just want to show y'all what goes on in Chicago. We got missing kids all around us. But we could be focused on the negative shit. This right here, we need to be focused on this. There's too many missing kids in Chicago. Salute the crime chaser, but I do not condone what he was allegedly brought up on charges for. I don't condone that. 57 in Christiana, person shot. A male was shot in the eye, pronounced deceased. Like, this is every day in Chicago. Every day. 81st and Ashland, person shot. Caller says she hears a male screaming for help. Believe he's been shot. This is every day in Chicago. Garfield and Honorary, 3 people shot. Caller says 3 people are shot inside a home. Chicago has to do better. I don't believe Chicago will get better because the people that's in Chicago and the way Chicago is being ran, as far as state-wise, they don't want Chicago to do good. They don't want to see the people to live comfortable. They don't want to see the people living happy. Juvenile offender charged with aggravated battery. The above offender was arrested on March 27, 2024, in the 7600 block of South Stewart Avenue. He was identified as one of the offenders who, on March 1st, 2024, implied a weapon and forcibly took property from a 22-year-old male victim while inside a CTA train. This is what's going on in Chicago. Offender charged with August 2017 murder, attempted murder, aggravated battery, and discharge of a firearm. Antonio Dickerson, 24, of the 11th block of South Carla of Alsip, Illinois. 1 felony count murder, first degree. 6 felony counts attempted first degree. 6 felony counts aggravated battery, discharge, firearm, insurance warrant. Like, this is crazy. The above offender was arrested by members of the Chicago Police Department and the Great Lakes Regional Fugitive Task Force on March 26, 2024 in the 11,800 block of South Carlisle and Alsip, Illinois. He was identified as an offender who participated in the fatal shooting of a 28-year-old man on August 8, 2017 in the East 37th Place, 2nd District. The offender was placed into custody and charged accordingly. Like, this is sad, man. Like, this is every day in Chicago. They literally came up with a page called Legal Firm Page to show people and tell people about all the murders and things that happen in Chicago. Offender charged with 2 counts aggravated vehicular hijacking. Like, why? Young man killed. Trayvon Holcomb, 21, was shot to death in the 500 block of North Cicero, Austin neighborhood. West Side on March 26th. Like, this is crazy. Young man killed. Gabriel, I can't pronounce his last name. 20, was shot to death in the 3600 block of West Florida, in the North Lawndale neighborhood on the west side, March 25th. Young man killed. Ronnie Johnson, 23, was stabbed to death in the 2600 block of West 61st Street in the Inglewood neighborhood, March 26, 2024. This is sad. The detectives on the transit are seeking the public's assistance in identifying the above suspects responsible for a robbery which occurred on March 13, 2024, approximately 7:27 p.m. at the Green Line Ashland stop, located in the 1600 block of West Lake Street. The described offenders working in conjunction with each other, taking the victim's property by use of force. This is sad, y'all. Timothy Carter of Cabrini, Illinois, 28, was charged with killing a Rockford Walmart employee. Now, these 4 offenders up here, well, 5 offenders was charged with armed robbery. It's sad, man. But y'all like, share, and subscribe. We the People TV. Just wanted to give y'all a little insight of how it is and what's going on here right now. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more insight on the crime and the murders that's been going on. It's just, it's too intensive, and I don't think YouTube really gonna allow it, so I might just have to give y'all a little breakdown as far as audio. So y'all like, share, and subscribe. We the People TV. I'm out.